Hi guys, welcome to another exciting episode of Comexposed. My name is Tina Makoni.
And I'm Eugene.
And we're here to give you more exciting news on all things amazing in the world of African digital arts. We kick off today's story with our friends in Nigeria. We talk a lot about Nigeria.
Yeah, that's right. Those guys are always keeping it busy. And again, they're giving us comic book after comic book, month after month. And this week, we're saying hello to an old friend that's come back from a very long hiatus. We're talking about a comic book from Spoof Comics, and this is Strike Guard.
Like all comic book heroes, they rise again from the dead. As though for those who don't know, Strike Guard, it's a story we've been following for quite some time and was previously published by Vortex Comics. Vortex Comics got it from Elixir Studios, who were what is now known as Spoof Comics. So really the title Strike Guard has kind of come back home
to its original owner. So if you know anything about Nigerian comics, you'd know of a gentleman who goes by the name of Ayodele Elegba, a friend of Comexposed and African animation comics alike. And he started by writing the original Strike Guard, I believe, way back. We first discovered it in 2015. Yeah, but apparently it's 8 years old now, according to an Instagram post.
And it should really be regarded as one of the first major can we call typical archetypes of superheroes when they were none at that point? So in the same breath you put Guardian Prime, because that's like same period, and some of our we didn't have anything at that time.
Yeah, we had the gift.
Not quite the world-shattering levels, but still, we're excited to see this, and it's coming back with a sort of rebirth issue. So the whole story may be starting again, revised. The artwork looks great.
Yeah.
So this is exciting.
Yeah. So if you want to get in on this and figure out or find out what Strike Guard is, do check out Spoof Comics, and while you're at it, check out Spoof Animation. We mentioned them briefly last week when we mentioned Annecy.
Yeah. So check it out. In other global news, Lion King is about to come out. It's about to have its proper release, but it's been released. Yeah, everybody's kind of seen it already. The typical insiders, critics, and today, it's not looking good for our favorite animated show.
Yeah, it looks like Disney's on a losing streak with these remakes or these live action adaptations, with none of them scoring above 60% on Rotten Tomatoes, and already critics aren't too enthusiastic about The Lion King. So, Beyonce and Donald Glover couldn't save it, so...
They couldn't. Some of the critics are really complaining about how the animated ones had... you could really bring out a lot of character in the expressions of the things, because they weren't real lines, but these ones, because they're trying to be so photorealistic, of course you can't even tell which animal's talking here because it's a lion.
That uncanny valley. You got that situation where you really can't suspend the disbelief. When it gets too realistic, we get even more critical as the audience. So who knows? We'll have to wait and see for ourselves if it's deserving of that 51% that it's got so far, or if it's deserving of more.
It's a little worrying since we've got Little Mermaid coming up soon after that as well. And who knows what else they plan on remake. You know what I would like for Disney to redo?
What?
The Pirates one, Space Island, Adventure Island. That one, which was like a space remake of it. That would be great.
Oh, it could get another 50. So we'll have to wait and see as we move on to other international movie news with the announcement or reveal that the next 007 might be a lady.
Yeah, we've been getting a lot of conversation about this on all platforms, including in our own Comexposed WhatsApp group, where the discussion was around why are they making a lady replace Bond and the typical kind of thing. But it's not really replacing Bond. No. Bond will still be in the movie.
Bond, yep.
Yeah, this is another 00, which is really true to the universe of 007.
Yeah, this might be a spoiler, but from what I read up, there is a scene where M is having a conversation with James Bond, and then answers the machine and says, "It's all right, let 007 in," and in comes this lady, and that's what got everybody all excited. Yeah. So the new Bond lady, who's not a Bond girl, Bond lady, Bond girl, there's a difference, will be Lashana Lynch.
Yeah, you may know her from the not too long ago release of Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
She was the lady who played Captain Marvel's best friend.
Rambo.
Yes, something that I'm still in contention about because they just messed up that character. Because anyway, you need to read the comics.
Oh, yeah.
So we are excited to see this turn in direction.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We just hope it goes well and doesn't have too much hate. And it'll be great to see. Have we had a super international spy lady before?
No, we've had Atomic Blonde, we've had Red Sparrow, but they're not actually franchises. They were just one shots, and yeah, one of those two movies wasn't very good. Let's just say, yeah. I hope the Red Sparrow doesn't fly back anytime soon. So yeah, this will be a welcome change in the cultural landscape. And the fact that she is African is a big deal. We definitely need more of that. And it goes in the same line as the introduction of The Little Mermaid also being of color. So, yeah.
Do you think there's a bit of a trend going on? Is it real, or is it companies riding on the back of this, like, injecting people of color?
A bit of both.
Yeah?
A bit of both. I think it's great to explore the opportunity, to explore the option, but at the same time, there's a little bit of pandering. There's a little bit of pandering. You look at it, it smells a little gimmicky.
We know they know it will sell. So we know they know that we know that they know we know they know.
Oh, yeah.
So they're doing it, and it's okay. We'll keep watching.
Yeah.
But let's keep the the obvious aspect of it out a little bit.
Yeah, let's see how far that goes.
In other news, some fun stuff is happening, which I wish would happen in Africa. I don't know if it could. But you may or may not know about the Storm Area 51 campaign that is going on right now. A Facebook group started this whole idea that they can't stop us all if we go in. I mean, hey, look, right now it's got over 1 million people pledged to attend.
The best thing coming out of this whole thing is the memes, honestly.
Yeah, the memes are great. The memes are fantastic.
But yeah, Storm Area 51. If you don't know anything about Area 51, it's the secluded area in the desert in the United States where the American government has allegedly been testing bombs. Roswell happened there, the first alien meeting with human beings, apparently.
So they say,
allegedly. And so this is an area that you can't approach. It's one of the few places in the United States where if you do trespass, you will be shot, and the signs say exactly that.
It says that.
So this Storm Area 51 campaign is this idea that just came up on the internet, suggest, hey, what if we all just decided to run in? They can't kill all of us.
What if we all decide to Naruto run in? That is what they said.
That's how it becomes relevant to us. So Naruto running into a military zone. Yeah, very American.
Very American.
But we've got African problems, so
yeah.
we'll worry about when our aliens visit us at home. How about that?
Hey, I think I'm going to start looking for our own Area 51. Maybe if I start you know what? Don't start a campaign here. You go by yourself.
No, we've got District 9. We're fine. We've got District 9. So,
so look, it's an actual joke. In case you didn't know, it's an actual joke. So don't try and get a ticket and fly there and participate.
I got a feeling it's not worth it.
But the U.S. government has responded because of, it's just a good move to respond. And it basically said that, don't. If you do, we will stop you.
Oh, right.
So, yeah, I think that's warning enough.
Yeah, quite scary.
Yeah.
Well, we've got even more movie news, and this time it's the more exciting kind.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to be telling you guys about another great comic book franchise turned movie series. This time we're talking about Kingsman, The Kingsman.
It's back again, and this time it's a prequel.
Yeah.
So don't get it wrong. The Kingsman is not the same as Kingsman. So it's like what happened before all the crazy stuff that we saw in the 2 fantastic movies we've seen thus far.
Yeah, so this upcoming movie will follow Ralph Fiennes. He'll be playing a totally new character, not Colin Firth. And in this particular case, it's set way before the foundation of the secret agency that we know from the more recent, the older movies. So do check out the trailer. It's out right now, and the cast looks good. It's Ralph Fiennes, like I said, and a newcomer named Harry Dickinson.
It's obviously going to be the same quality and level of amazing fun that we had in the previous one. It's no John Wick. That's your gore.
Yeah.
This is more like classy,
yeah,
actiony, hardcore. We
Yeah,
like it.
It does have a bit of a darker kind of theme to it, centered around some world wars, and of course it comes out and reveals the Kingsman is being founded on ruthlessness and warlike tendencies, as opposed to them being suave and very cool and slick.
Yeah.
So it shows the origins as coming from out of war and its grittiness. And yeah, it looks like a fresh new take, and it's going to be really exciting based on what we saw in the trailer.
Yeah, now that we've got another Kingsman movie and we've got another Bond movie, I'm thinking we'll probably have another MI movie. How many will they ever stop the MI?
They're all coming out in
They'll
2020 by the
They have another one.
Yeah.
But if you can't wait to hear more of this news as we get it, you can catch it on our various social media platforms.
That's right.
Find us on Facebook, both the group and the page. You can find us on Instagram. You can also catch us on Twitter, our respective handles, as well as Comexposed itself. And if you want to join us on our WhatsApp group, just shoot us a little message on Facebook and we will promptly add you to the craziest group on WhatsApp.
Oh, yeah. Thank you very much to everyone who's been reaching out, liking, and commenting on our Instagram page. We try our best to comment back and, return the love. Until next time.
What do you say? Believe in yourself.
It's my life.